Yes, so as stated in my previous video, today we are going to check out the filling of the forms. You have to ensure that you fill the form accurately. If not, your application will be rejected. This is most of the mistakes that applicants do and end up not getting admission. Please follow me carefully. I believe by now you should have been checking through and you have read and understand the terms and conditions in filling of the forms from the Ministry of Health. That is the directive from the Ministry of Health, and you know this forms is available from 24th of April 2023 to Friday 30th June 2023, and this voucher is available at a fee of 200 Ghana cedis. You understand? 200 Ghana cedis. After purchasing, you get the pin and the serial number, and you go to the online portal link, that's the ATI portal, or use this link to fill the form. The best thing to do is you visit any other health institution nearby you for assistance in filling of this form. Wrong filling of the form will affect your admission. Let's proceed to fill the form and you see how it is. First of all, you go to Google, then you type ATI portal. That's the ATI portal, health training institutions. Then you click on it. It will take you to health training institutions apply. You enter the PIN, you provide the serial number, and you also click on login. So when you log in, you have 4 things to fill. You have the program details, that is the first one, the academic details, the second one, and the personal details and the preview. Good. Now let's go back and check on this. So the program type or the certificate, and you choose the institution and the program you want to offer. That is just simple in the application process. Remember, the program type or no, you have to ensure that either you choose the diploma, certificate, post basic, or all that. So most colleges offer diploma. You understand? Most colleges offer diploma, unlike universities that do degree. So if you are choosing a college, you have to be sure that you know the courses they offer before you select the program type. So that is just, let's choose nurse assistant, preventive, and just try our hands on the application process. All the same, any other program you are choosing is all the same steps in filling of the form. So let's go to the academic details. In the academic details, what is important is the program you offered is important, and then you have to also ensure your academics, either the academic types, that is WASSCE or SSC. You understand? WASSCE or SSC, you have to ensure that. So after choosing the the course you offered, you select the elective subjects according to that, and you enter the grades. You understand? You enter the grade you had in each of your electives and provide the index number correctly and the date of the completion of that exam. I don't know if you understand. Very good. So it's just about that. So unlike, you can also choose for, let's say, home economics, general science, visual arts, or any other program at all. You select and you make sure that you provide. So checking out the core subjects, you know we have English, maths, and science. You enter the grade, you provide the index number, you enter the exam date. Remember, this applies to each step. You have to provide an index number and the exam date. You understand? So you can also use more than 3 certificates to apply this. Let's say you have one WASSCE results, but due to some challenges you've gone in for private exams, but it shouldn't be more than 3. You understand? So that is very, very important. So the grades, you have to ensure that the grades matches what is in your result slip, or else it will result in rejection of your application. So you have to be sure. Others will try to cheat the system by trying to enter grades that they don't have. Let's say you have an E, but you don't want to input E there. That will be a wrong detail supplied. So, and that may disqualify you in your application process. Note that the index number you are providing, give them the chance to have access to your results via WAEC. So if you provide wrong information, automatically you'll be rejected. And ensure that the index numbers you are entering are the same. If you enter different index numbers, it becomes disqualified. The exam date is also very important, you understand. So you have to take that very, very serious. So the academic details, you have to take your time and fill it correctly. You understand, because that is always the most important step that you need to take. So let's go to the personal details. That is quite simple. Your gender, male or female, I believe you can do that. Make sure you don't do the wrong thing, because that might disqualify you. And you have to also check the date of birth. Ensure that the date of birth you have in your birth certificate is what you are inputting here, because you are sending all these documents on the day of your interview for verifications. So you have to ensure that you do the right thing. If you don't have a birth certificate, just register as you go, so that by the time you be getting admission, you will not have a problem. And if you go to register the birth cert, ensure that the name on it is what you are using here. Good. And the date of birth is what you should use, what you use here. Okay, so you select your country, Ghana, and you select the region. You can select the region, whether you're in the Ashanti region, Northern region, or wherever you are, and you select that. So that is always important. The district too, you choose the district wherever you are, to ensure that your application is on point, and you choose the language you speak. Let's say English, Twi, Ga, Fanti, or whatever language you can speak of, and you ensure that you upload your profile photo, not more than 1 megabyte, you understand. So you upload your profile photo, a clear and nice one, to ensure that your application process is well received from the above. Very good. So what I want you to also take notice in filling these forms, you need to take patience. After that, you need to photocopy or print out the application, or the application slip. So that is always very, very important. So the contact information is very important, because this is where they can contact you, either email or phone. They will send you a notification that fine, you've the application is well received, and we are calling you for interview, or all that. Remember, you have to use an active phone number or a very active email address. So mostly they prefer sending via SMS, because that is quite simple. Most of the time you might not even receive email, but you receive SMS. So you have to ensure that you use the correct phone number, an active one. Don't use the email address of the attendant, you understand, or create your own email. It is free. You need to ensure that you have all these with you safely, and remember your password too. Very good. So the other information is about your guidance. You can make sure that the names or the contact is not repeated. Yes, that was quite brief explanation on how to fill the form online, but let me give you a caution. I would rather advise you to go to a cafe and fill this form, or you go to the health institution nearby your area and you go, and they'll guide you in filling of this form. This is because wrong filling of the form will result in what? Rejection or disqualification. You understand? So the best option is to go to the nearby health institution and fill this form, or you go to the cafe, because they've been doing all these years, and any mistakes they can help you correct it. In my next video, I am going to be talking about the biggest mistakes or the biggest reasons why others don't get admission after going through interview and all that. I'll advise you on that. I want you to subscribe and stay connected. Turn on your notifications so that if I release that video, you get access to it. Remember, I am going to be talking about most of the biggest things that cause applicants not to get admission. I'll help you that, because this time around you are supposed to gain admission and also go to school. Stay connected and subscribe to my channel for the next video.